Welcome to PC Woods Kids Tech Talk. Today we're looking at the Cooler Master Trigger. This is a standard mechanical gaming keyboard. Now it's heavy duty, I gotta tell you. That's one of the things I like about a keyboard. I want it to last. So the gold-plated cherry switch keys are really gonna make this really last when it comes to gaming, right? Because we know when we're hitting that keyboard and moving around really fast, or you're firing, or whatever it is that you might have, you want something that's strong, that's going to last a while, that you don't have to go out and buy a new keyboard because something's going to fail. Here are some of the features and specifications for it. Like I said, the Cherry MX switches are rated for over 50 million keystrokes, which is awesome. This, of course, has lots of programmable keys for macros. It has the standard multimedia keys along the top and the macro keys on the left-hand side. You can see the nice curve there of it. And the macro keys on the side, like I mentioned, from M1 to M5. I like the feel of this, right? When you hit the keys, you're really noticing the quality and the construction on it. It doesn't feel flimsy and cheap. It is a little bit on the heavy side, too, so you know that it sticks on to your desktop. There are the outputs, okay, so you can plug in your USB cable that it comes with to your PC and hook up additional USB devices should you decide to buy the AC adapter for that. And, of course, you've got the illumination of the keyboard itself. Now, it does come with an arm rest, as you can see there, that you can attach. That's optional, of course. If you don't like these arm rests, you don't have to use it. But there it is, just for for those of you who want it. Here is the keyboard again. Straightforward. That USB plug goes at the back here, okay? And it comes basically as a detachable cable. Here it is lit up, and you can go through the different modes, of course, and you can increase or decrease the brightness as well, because sometimes you just want it to be just a little bit lit up and you want to lower the brightness. Sometimes you want certain keys only to be lit up, such as the WASD key, so you can move around. And so there's different types of modes basically that you can scroll through. It also comes with the Cooler Master key, which can disable the Windows key, and you can use that as the function key basically, so you can access your macros and trigger things and set up different profiles, of course, through the software, which is pretty easy and straightforward to use. You can program your keys that way and assign macros to it. If you wanted to record a macro, well, straightforward, you would go to the macro tab and create a macro, and then you can assign it to a key, right? And you can set up different profiles for different games, for example, and then switch in between those profiles should you decide to do that. If you want to do a macro, again, it's straightforward. I like to set up my profiles first, and after I do that, then I go in and I record a macro moving around, for example, and after I save it, then I can go back to the keyboard layout and then say I want to assign all of these keystrokes that I did. Then I would just select a key and then assign it that macro, whatever it is that I called it, right? So straightforward, nothing out of the ordinary. These are the different modes, as you can see here, that it has for your macro recording. And for those of you that are not familiar with assigning a macro button, well, you just find a button like the M1 here, click on the macro, and then select from the pull down menu the macro that you've previously saved and recorded, and it assigns that, you see. So not bad, well-rounded keyboard. I'll post the link to the pricing, so if you guys are interested in buying it. And I'd like to thank Cooler Master for providing it, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.